know if I just am having bad luck anytime that I try to film a thrift with me and end up not finding what I was looking for, or if it's just because my anxious butt can't handle thrifting and filming at the same time.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
Good morrow to you all. I am headed back out to the thrift stores again and taking you with me. Today I am mostly searching for Halloween related items, but also stuff to make costumes, as well as just, you know, looking for the same stuff that I'm always looking for. So let's go. And today is very blustery, cold, and rainy, so that necessitated corduroy pants, a warm sweater, and then I just threw my hair into braids with a cap because it's gross and dreary outside. It's giving fisherman's wife, which honestly is I love it. I love it.
So the plan today is to head into town and go to the two major chain thrift stores. I usually don't like going to those as much because they're busier, more expensive, and just a little bit more stressful, but they typically have a more curated selection of holiday and seasonal items. So I'm not certain how much I'll be able to film in the store, let alone how much I'll actually be talking while I'm shopping, just because I don't know how many people there will be or how awkward it's gonna be. So I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. Like absolutely no Halloween stuff. That was very disappointing. I did get a few things that I think will work out for the costumes I'm trying to do. Yeah, this mostly just reminded me why I don't really come to the Goodwill anymore, because first of all, they still have their dressing rooms closed. They are the only place in, I was gonna say in this county, but I think in just this whole area, they're the only place that still has their dressing rooms closed. Like, just, like stop, just open the dressing rooms. And they're just expensive. So I'm heading up to the Salvation Army now. Dude, it would have been nice if you just used your blinker and I could have gone. Here's hoping that will be slightly better finds. They've upped their prices a lot though lately, so I don't know, guys. What is that? Okay, so I was a little bit more successful in there, and overall, the Salvation Army tends to be less stressful than the Goodwill, but still they did not have any Halloween stuff. So I'm going to go get some lunch and then head down to my local haunt and hopefully end the day on a slightly more pleasant thrifting experience. glad that I decided to come down here to my usual spot. They have a smaller selection, but it's well organized. The prices are reasonable. Oh, groundhog. So yeah, note to self, next time I do a thrift with me, we're just going to my local place because that's where I have the best time. Yeah, I don't know if I just am having bad luck anytime that I try to film a thrift with me and end up not finding what I was looking for, or if it's just because my anxious butt just can't handle thrifting and filming at the same time. Like, my little pea brain just can't juggle two things at once. I don't know. But anyway, it is a delightfully blustery day, delightfully dreary. So I'm gonna go home, make a cup of tea, and show you guys what I did get. It smells like worms.
So at the Goodwill location, they didn't have a specific seasonal section for fall or Halloween stuff. It was mostly Christmas stuff. But in years past, when I've gone to that Goodwill, they had so much seasonal stuff throughout the season, so it was kind of weird to see it so scant. But I got a little basket. I've been kind of looking for one of these, the sort of open basket like this. This one was $3 and it's a good smaller size, and I didn't really get that much else at the Goodwill. I got this blanket thing. To be honest, I'm not sure what it's meant for because it looks like, can you see it? It's just like a long brown, ooh, sorry about the white balance there. It's just like a long brown blanket thing, but it's folded over and then it has these little holes on each end. Oh, is it a shawl? Okay, because I was like looking for a neck hole. I was thinking there'd be a neck hole, so it'd be kind of like a poncho, but it has a tag. It says Marvelous. Ew, I don't like the way that sounds. So I guess it goes like this. Oh, are these like the sleeves? Yeah, but why is it like this? Why is it so bizarre? Ugh, okay, hold on. Oh, I guess that's how you're supposed to use it. I was expecting there to be like a neck hole or something. Okay, interesting. One thing specifically I was looking for today that I did not really find was blankets that I could repurpose into a cape. Larger blankets, like with enough fabric to make into a cape, and I just didn't find any. This was probably the closest thing. It's actually like a really cozy, soft blanket feeling type of shawl, so I definitely can use this. Okay. That's actually cooler than I thought it was. I got this little skirt. It was actually in the little girls section, and I'm not sure if it'll fit or not. It looks approximately my size, so I still need to try this on. But if it does fit, this definitely will go right with my wardrobe. Then I got this brown leather jacket. I'm still not sure if I want to just keep it to wear or if I want to use it for the material and cut it up to use the leather for other things. I'm not sure. All I know is that I like leather and it's a really nice brown, and yeah, there was actually a lot of brown in the stuff that I got today. I have a type. Okay, and then I also got this ridiculous faux fur vest, and this is not for me to wear. This is to potentially use for Charles's Halloween costume. The thing is, I don't know that it'll fit him. It's a women's small. If he can't actually fit in it to wear it, then I'll probably chop it up to use the material. I can't tell you what he's gonna be yet, but I need a lot of this. So those were some decent finds for sure, but it just wasn't a very pleasant shopping experience, and that's one of the things that will make me go to a thrift store less often. It wasn't just that the fitting rooms were closed, it was also the fact that this one woman in particular just gave me the dirtiest look for having the audacity to breathe the same air as her, like, and be in the same aisle. I try to tell myself, like, some people just have a mean resting face, but like, this was different. This was like a, you know, one of those, dang, what'd I do? All right, moving on to the Salvation Army. So actually, I'm gonna start with the shoes. I definitely did not need these, but I feel like it's so hard to find shoes that are exactly my size and actually fit and aren't completely like busted up and disgusting, because I have a very common shoe size. So I have a very hard time thrifting shoes, but I did find some Zara boots. So they're like a Chelsea boot with some studs. I gotta say, this is not necessarily a style that I would have sought out on my own, being that they're my size and I love black boots, and they definitely felt like something that would go with a lot of my wardrobe. I mean, for how much did I pay for these? 13 bucks? Yeah, for 13 bucks, you know, why not? And I also got a pair of tap shoes. Yeah. This says American Ballet Theater Spotlights. I don't know if that's any fancier than like the Capezio tap shoes that I have, but again, these were my size, they fit. I like that they're the patent leather with the little cute bow on them. I think that's so cute. And the thing is, I am currently taking a tap class, and while I have character heels with taps on them, I don't like the heel, and so I actually ordered myself a pair of like flat tap shoes that if these fit better than the ones that are in the mail, I can then return the ones that are in the mail and just keep these cheaper ones because these were 11 bucks. 11 bucks for a pair of tap shoes is so good. So it was a good day for shoes. So clothing wise, I got this little kind of sagey, avocado-y slip dress. I'm kind of excited to play with this. I mean, the whole undergarments as outer garments thing has kind of been going on for a few years now, but I think this would be a good way to play around with that style because it does kind of look like a slip, but it's not like super lacy or sheer in the way that someone would be like, that's your underwear. It looks just enough like a regular dress. And I mean, like, how beautiful is this color? Well, it's hard to tell because the lighting is trash. Apparently corduroy was just in the cards today, maybe because I wore my corduroys. I was going double corduroy today. So I got this overall dress, which, yeah, I am currently in the middle of sewing myself one, but I might give up that project because this is kind of nicer. Yeah, I need to take up the straps a little bit, and that's an easy fix, but look at this lovely corduroy. Dark, rusty corduroy. I love it. I love it! And then the other corduroy item is a little bit big on me, so I almost didn't get it, but I thought maybe Charles might like it. It's in pretty rough shape. It really needs a good wash. It says dry clean, but that means I'm gonna hand wash it. Yeah, it's just this little corduroy vest. It's a very orangey corduroy too. I mean, look at the back, that's so beautiful. It's very hobbity and very fall. I didn't even try this on yet. It's just this little red shirt. It ties in the front. I could see myself wearing this over top of just like a black spaghetti strap dress maybe. And then this was in the little boys section. I don't think whoever put it out there knows that it's actually like a women's brand. It's a brand new with tags Princess Polly little sweater vest. I don't know if it'll actually fit me. That is the smallest small I've ever seen, but my thought was if I hated the way that it fits me, then I could give it to my nephew. Because it was in the little boys section, I saw it sitting on the end of the rack and I thought, oh, that'd be so cute for my nephew. And then when I got up close, I was like, Princess Polly, that's like a women's brand, so why? I don't know, someone's gonna wear this is what I'm saying. Somebody will wear this. So obviously I'm keeping this for myself. Thanks to whoever put this in the little boys section where I found it. And then at my last stop, they actually had the best Halloween and fall curation selection. Yeah, they had a really good setup of some Halloween and fall things, and then also just a whole rack full of costumes. Granted, I didn't buy any like Halloween or fall decorations. There just wasn't anything that was my style particularly, but it's nice to look at. That being said, I did get this weird lamp. I was telling Charles not too long ago that like I just don't like the majority of lamps because I was shopping for lamps and I just couldn't find any that I actually liked. So when I found this one today and actually liked it, I just knew I had to get it. That beautiful, beautiful avocado green. I love it so much. How cool is this? I love this. Okay. And then I also just found like a whole freaking gorilla suit, minus the gorilla mask. So again, I'm really just gonna be using the fur for Charles's Halloween costume. This was only $5 for all of that fabric. That makes my job so much easier. This skirt I was actually eyeballing the last time I was there, and I was like, no, I don't really need a flowy ballerina pink skirt, but I kept thinking about it, and so today I finally just tried it on and I was like, you know what, I do kind of like this. I think I will get it. And then I got myself this little cape. I don't know if it's my size, but it's so cute. Do I need a spiderweb cape? No, but I bought a spiderweb cape. I just want like spooky things to wear, you know, whenever I feel like it. This might be a child's cape, but I don't care. And then a couple pairs of colorful tights. So some good finds overall for sure, and I did find good stuff to use for our costumes. Not so much Halloween stuff, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't have anywhere to put any more Halloween decorations. So thank you guys for joining me. If you made it all the way to the end, let's do a jack-o'-lantern emoji today because the goal was Halloween thrifting. Whether that happened or not, let's go with that. Let's go with that. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe. Bye.
Oh, the sheepies. I love them. Oh, excuse you. Gosh, there's so much traffic.
If he can't use it, bleh.